Alright, good morning YouTube. So today we're going over what I use for fishing. And the hooks and everything I use. Right here we have a just standard Zebco Z-Glass action rod with a 33 tactical reel. Alright, this is about 6'6". Got a standard shank hook on it with a glass bead, 2 bobber stoppers, and a weight because I've been river fishing. Alright, as for bait, some stuff I've picked up at Walmart every time. I got some Yum, just regular offset action worms. The Yum crawdads, and got Zoom trick worms. It's a pack of 20. Doesn't say how big they are, inch-wise. Usually you buy them and they're like 12 inches. Usually I buy the ones that are like 6 or 7. Then I got some of these reusable rigs. I have miniature jerkbait, crankbait, got a bluegill swim bait, weighted for the river. On the hooks, I have the glass balls, bobber stoppers. I got a pack of 2 of those, so I got these 2. I got burl swivels. I got wacky worm hooks. I got small shank hooks, as well as offset hooks. I have large shank hooks, drop shots, if I can get it over here, small drop shots. I forgot what this was. Oh, swim bait with a spear and weighted, small and medium. Medium size, small offset hooks. Then I got the large, which would be those right there. Then I got the mediums. I got glass beads and plastic. Alright, for some odd reason that didn't want to close. I don't know why. Shads. Got some more wacky worms. And I have a lot of these rusted crawdad crankbaits. And I mean a lot. Don't know how I got them or where they come from, but I got them. There's nothing in that one. off to my favorite one, crankbaits. I got the submarine crankbait, that's what I call it, because the big ass hooks. Got a medium sized crankbait. Got another medium, a really small cricket crankbait. More small ones, all the same. Some are fairly new, some are old and rusted. Now, when I'm fishing the crawdads, the crawdads and the worms, and I'm using a straight shank hook, I usually, hold on, I'll show you how I rig that up. So when I'm fishing the crawdads in the river, I usually just take my regular old shank hook, whatever, and I like to leave the tail at the back end. I know most people hook it at the front, like that, but I usually just take the tail, run it all the way to the back, like that, and just poke the top of it with your finger where the tip's like that. So you have it sitting like this, and with the glass and the weight, it's going to be held down like this. So you're going like, so when it swims, it's like that. Then when the back hook, it just pops straight up, doesn't tear, and works perfect. I have caught a couple catfish off these. I've caught 5 or 6 catfish off of these. Mostly channels. But that's how I use those. Crankbaits, when I'm fishing rivers with crankbaits, I go with the shallow divers. Due to the fact you don't want it to go but so deep, you want it to bounce off the rocks or whatever if you're bass fishing with them, which that's what you mostly do it for. But like if you plan on catching like nice size smallmouth or largemouth and you're fishing deeper in, go with the medium, because you got a lot of rocks and trees in there and you want to bounce it off or whatever, like bounce it off the rocks. And they seem to like that. But as for this reel, get it in the holder. As for this reel, I paid like, I don't know, maybe $30 at Walmart, along with all my bait. The Yums I paid right at $2. The Zoom I paid roughly $5, and for the the Yum crawdads I paid right at $9. For the hooks, bobber stoppers, the weights, about $20, and the line I'm using is a 14-pound test red fluorocarbon. You really can't see it because of my orange shirt, but it is a red fluorocarbon 14-pound test. It seems to work really well. And the rod's got great bend to it. Hold on. So when you get a fish, you know. But everything I fish with, I get from Walmart. I have caught a lot of catfish on these rods. And when you buy them, right here, it'll say all metal. And this is a 33 Platinum Z-Glass Action. It's made by Zebco. It's a 33, and then just standard 33 tactical reel. And that's what I fish with. And I've had really good luck. I've slammed the pole, ran over it. I have had one eye break, and I got that repaired. But that was something simple. But other than that, it's a really good rod, and the bait's really good. And that's it for what I fish with.